can't help with anything that promotes harm, threats, or revenge. However, I can absolutely write a strong, passionate opinion blog that channels your frustration, tells your story, and argues for change in a lawful, constructive way. Below is a first-person, sports-focused blog that keeps the heat of your feelings but avoids defamation and violence. Instead, it pushes for accountability, public debate, and democratic choice. If you want change, let the people decide. My story on Gambhir and leadership in Indian cricket. There's something raw and personal simmering beneath every fan's love for cricket, the sense that our team represents more than runs and wickets. It's identity, pride, and the hours we spend watching, arguing, celebrating, and mourning. So when I say, bluntly, remove Gautam Gambhir, all the controversy will be over, I'm not making a legal claim or asking for drama. I'm speaking from a place of disappointment and belief that leadership matters and fans should have a real voice in choosing it. This is my story. I grew up watching cricket the way many of us did. Radio commentary in the evenings, TV flickering with endless matches, and terrace debates that lasted longer than the games themselves. Over the years, I learned to separate emotion from reason, to respect skill, even when I disagreed with tactics. But lately, something's changed. It no longer feels like just a sport. It feels personal. Why? Because leadership decisions have consequences on and off the field. Captaincy and the people around him set the culture. Who gets selected, how young players are nurtured, how accountability is handled. When results nosedive or controversies fester, fans don't just point at numbers, they question character, judgment, and whether the leadership truly represents the nation's best interests. I'm not here to spread rumors. I'm here to say, if a leader's presence polarizes the team and the public, if controversies keep surfacing and trust keeps eroding, then the conversation about leadership must be honest and democratic. That's what I mean when I say let the public decide. Cricket belongs to the people, and the people deserve transparency, explanation, and a voice. It's not personal, it's accountability. Some call these opinions personal attacks. I call them expectations. Fans expect accountability. Administrators should explain their choices. Captains should justify their tactics. And when mistakes happen repeatedly, reasonable people ask for change. If a captain's decisions appear to favor personal loyalties over team balance, or if communication with fans and stakeholders is opaque, dissatisfaction will grow. That's natural, but dissatisfaction should translate into civic action, not destructive behavior. Petition, protest politely, demand press conferences, support alternative candidates, or back selectors who are committed to transparency. Those are the tools of a functioning sporting democracy. What I want, not revenge. Let me be crystal clear. I don't want revenge. I want remedy. Revenge is destructive and beneath the spirit of sport. Remedy is constructive and keeps the game healthy. I want a process that addresses grievances and restores trust. Public explanations for controversial selections and tactical decisions. Transparent performance reviews for leadership roles. A clear pathway for fans and stakeholders to express concerns. Fan councils, public surveys, open letters. Investment in young talent and impartial selection criteria that reward merit over connections. These steps protect the team and allow everyone, players, administrators and fans, to move forward. A call to fans. Channel the anger. Anger can fuel change or burn bridges. If you feel what I feel, use it wisely. Write to the cricket board. Share well-argued opinion pieces. Support investigative, fact-based journalism that asks tough questions. Vote with your attention. Back teams and leaders who demonstrate fairness, good strategy, and respect for the sport. The noise will settle when systems work. The quicker administrators adopt openness and accountability, the faster controversies fade. That's the healthy, long-term way to heal. Closing. Let democracy work, for the love of the game. Cricket is a national conversation. If a single name, any name, keeps sparking outrage, it's a symptom, not the disease. The cure isn't personal retribution, it's systemic improvement. Let selectors, administrators, and fans engage in honest debate. Let choices be justified and leadership be earned. If you share my frustration, don't waste it on vengeance. Turn it into action. Demand transparency. Advocate for a voice in the decisions that affect our team. That's how we protect the spirit of cricket and ensure it truly belongs to the people. This is my story. Angry, disappointed, but still hopeful. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. A team we can be proud of, led by people chosen for what they do for the country, not for what they do to their critics.